Hey there everyone, this is Chaos, and I have a bit of a change. Again, I have a game of Napoleon. So this is a 1v1 Grassy Flatland, no artillery, 5 light infantry, and my opponent is Annotate Charles Louis de Liant or something like that. It's a pretty fucked up name. It's looking like 2 first names, a surname, and a title. But what do I know? Anyway, so unit size is ultra, and I am the French, where he is the Prussians. Alright, so my army, once I get this shit set up, is as follows. I have a Lancer Cav, 5 Gun Cav, a General Staff, 3 Voltigeurs, a Chasseur, Swiss Foot, Fusilier here, Fusilier here, Fusilier here. So 3 Fusiliers, a Swiss Foot, and then for my guards I have an old guard, another old guard, so that's 2, and then a young guard, with 2 militia in the middle. And then I'm going to have my Chasseur over here. So the 3 volts holding down the middle, and then I have a pretty strong attacking flank over here. Now this line, it'll end up going to my far side. Okay, seems like a pretty la salle, I don't know. Enotyne, proper English. Kind of feel bad for using all the short forms now. Maybe he can't ready up. Don't know. Oh, he can. Nice. Alright, I'm seeing 4 Fuse, a Solution Sniper, so he has a pretty decent army right here. 4 Lancer Cav probably, with 1 Chevron each. I would have went with DLC Cav, but whatever. Foot Guard, Musket, another Foot Guard, Musket, Musket, Foot Guard, Musket, Foot Guard. I'm just willing to bet on it. Okay, it's looking like he doesn't have the DLC units. So all in all, a pretty solid army. He doesn't have any militia units, but it's looking like 8 line, which is pretty standard. And I have more, as when you attack, line is definitely the way you want to go. Alright, now since you never really stand a chance against Prussian light infantry as France, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stake the middle, pull back on my flanks a bit, just give myself the option of attacking, and I'm going to rush this flank over here. Should be good fun. So, to get started, let's spread these babies out right away. Let's get you in loose formation. And let's spread out my line. My light infantry, sorry. Now, I do have an old guard on my left, right here in the middle. That's because if I do have to, I like to have the option of being able to have a decent attack on my other flank as well. Now, in my previous French build, I had 3 old guard, so I would have 2 on one flank, but in this one, I substituted it for a young guard, so I could have better line infantry. Or less militia, more line infantry, I suppose. Anyway, let's ungroup. And then run my cav. You need to have running on. So, generally if you bring a Solution Sniper like this, what you want to be doing is you want to be targeting your opponent's line infantry. Because line infantry are definitely the most dangerous units. And I just had CDC user Shidiku add me for some reason. Okay. Interesting. Didn't even remember removing him, to be honest. Whatever. I have no idea if you guys can see the Steam overlay or whatnot for those pop-ups. Yeah. So as you guys can see, I'm obviously going really aggressive on this flank. I mean, I'm already starting to wrap it up, and I'm not nearly as advanced far enough on this flank at all. Way too overextended on the right. Hopefully he doesn't take advantage of it, although he popped a really early square there. That's a really bad move. I think he might be a newer player now. I mean, that was just, it could have been just like a misclick, but that was really, really, really premature. But sometimes it's really hard to tell who's a good player and who isn't in this game, because the builds, they're really, like, everyone uses a half-decent build, because it isn't just light goons destroy everything, like in Empire, where if you don't bring light goons, odds are you suck. Alright, let's lay the stakes anyway. It's a bit early, but whatever. Took only 8 casualties from that, that's ridiculous. I wonder if I can actually pull this off. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and pincer this musketeer. So I'm going to mislead him by looking like I'm charging the foot guard over there. Well, make it look like I'm charging the musketeer when I'm actually going for the foot guard. See how it goes. Is he going to get the square in time? He won't. Oh, he does. He does. God damn. This game is so hard to get squares in, like, to hit someone without getting the square in. And that I gave an order to, like, pull back 10 minutes ago. What the fuck? And now I pop my square. And you move up to attack the foot guard. And the musketeer has routed. Perfect. That's kind of what I wanted. Just your cheval, you need to turn around there, bud. And you are gonna go into that. Young guards need to come out of square formation right here. These guys need to go up, and I'm gonna charge his Prussian fuse right here. Fucking player list. Let's just exit that. Wait, I lost my old guard. No, that was a fuse. Never mind. I was gonna say, losing an old guard, that's pretty fucking big. Oh shit. That was a mistake. That was a stupid mistake. Fuck. That was a very stupid mistake, people. Don't do that. Should've just targeted the line infantry. Fuck, that was stupid. Now, generally, the really asshole-ish normal thing to do in Napoleon is just to go for the gen, right? Like that. Instead of actually going for the cav, you just kind of target the gen because everyone's a bitch. And if you kill the gen, you win the game. Anyway, I've mass routed this. He's charging that flank, and I totally failed to notice. So. Other right, I mass routed this flank. I should be good to go. But that was smart. I was not expecting him to attack my other flank. Don't tell me I gave them a movement order. I probably did, didn't I? Likely. Map-wide micro doesn't go too well very often. Of course, had this been a closer game, I would have gone over there and tried to do it like up and close and personal, but I've got his gen, I mastered his right flank, it's over. Good game. Anyway, got his cav. So, go for this musketeer over here. And let's type the GG after I do a couple more things. Alright. Good game. He had a decent army, just, I don't know. I don't think he had enough troops over there to stop my rush. Rushes are really hard to stop in Napoleon. I usually just get destroyed if I get rushed. Like, a lot of times you'll just see people go with like fucking 8 cav and no light infantry and just rush you. And like, it's so fucking hard to stop. You're really at disadvantage to, you can't camp in Napoleon. Like, it's just, it doesn't work. It's ridiculous. Anyway, he's not being an asshole about this, so good to him. Yep. In general, there's two really good factions to rush with, Ottomans and France. I mean France because they have all this offensive power with Old Guard and whatnot. I mean, let's take a really quick look. This is with 1 chevron, so you have 90 base reload, 60 accuracy, the 80 range. Look at that, 14, 16, 18, 12. And abilities. They have inspired nearby units, scare enemies. The fierce appearance of these warriors is unnerving for those in battle who must face them. First volley. Like, morale drop immediately. It's beautiful. This is a big reason why Old Guard are so powerful. Like, people that don't bring any Old Guard, they're really, really new. Or if they're not new, they're just kind of stupid. Because even though they cost about 1,300 gold, 1,290 or so, they are worth the cost, without question. Like, you build your armies around Old Guard when you go France. Anyway, there we are. Good game. So, quick look at... Oh, he even ranked it. There we are. Good game.